This is a seriously cool bike. I absolutely love this bike. The whole objective is to make a bike that's been completely rebuilt from the front to the back with no cosmetic upgrades to make it look like it was just found in the back of a barn after having sat for 40 years. Gave it a couple of kicks, it started right up, ride it down to the local cafe. It is just seriously cool. Okay, it hasn't been run yet. The engine's completely rebuilt from the case, including the lower end, not just from the cases up, but including the lower end. And the cases up, new pistons, valves, complete head job, lower job, transmission, everything has been rebuilt. And it's in great shape. The client is going to put high pipes on it, high pipes exiting on the left side of the bike, and then bring it back here, and I will do the first start. It has not yet had the first start. Okay, carburetor's a new Premier. He's going to make that look a little bit older. He built a beautiful battery box down here. He'll put the battery in it, hook up the red and black cables, and he will age that battery box so it looks like it's 40 years old also. The back end of the bike, this little bitty taillight is adorable, but it had LEDs in it and I can't use it because the LEDs are negative ground. So I've ordered a small incandescent light bulb, and I'm going to convert it to an incandescent 1157 style miniature bulb, and that will let me use that rear taillight. It is wired, it just needs a smaller bulb. If this were my bike, oh boy, I'd get a personal tag, something like Rusty or RSTYBK or RSTYBKT, something that says to people, in your ear, I'm supposed to look like this. So a Rusty bike, and I just think it's really cool. Over here, I have put the crankcase ventilation. I ran it to the back of the bike. Wiring on the brake side. Just finished putting the seat on permanently and mounting the gas tank. Once again, Premier carburetor. I did not install the inline fuel filters that he gave me because there's a filter inside the tank on the petcocks, and there's a filter inside the carburetor on the inside the banjo bolt. Two filters. Really no need for external filters, but if he wants them, I'll put those big ugly filters on there. Once again, that would be in keeping with the bike because that's what we used to do back in the 60s. We hung all kinds of things on bikes thinking they were good ideas. Once again, I found a really old high beam, low beam switch, which looks great. The choke adjuster is here. It's very poor quality. I don't like it at all, but it's up there and it's working. This is a kill switch, run kill, so it'll kill the motor, and a brand new throttle that I changed or fixed the cable so it goes right into the throttle very, very nicely. Front end, great huge brace, monster brace, unnecessary brace, but oh, it looks so cool. Anyway, like I say, I love this bike. And let's just walk around here. Got the world's coolest headlight. Came out of something from the 1940s. It was never drilled. We're using the push button as the headlight on and off. And then the high beam over here. And over here, just for the grins, I'll show you. The throttle is just beautiful. I'll show you. That is good snap. Let that go, hear that click? That is great snap with a 1/4 inch play in the throttle cable, which is absolutely perfect. And all around, I love it. These extra long cables hanging out in the wind, exactly like we used to do it back in the 60s. Cables would be hanging out in the wind. If you don't believe me, watch Easy Rider and check out the cables on Captain America. They stick way out into the wind because that was cool back then. So once again, I'm going to back up here a little bit, get the full flavor of the bike, and once the exhaust system is put on it, we'll bring it back over here. I'll do the first start, strobe check the ignition, and see how it goes. I love this bike.